Hi everyone, once again we're here at UKGE 2021 and we're here at Big Punch with John.
Hello.
John, nice to finally meet you.
Lovely. It's an honour.
Face to the name.
Genuine honour to be here.
So you're here as with Sandwich Masters. So, but not only Sandwich Masters, the bread rolls expansion as well.
Yes, indeed. Very exciting times. We're here to push the core game and to tell people about the Kickstarter. And incredibly, we hit our goal kind of last night as Games Expo was closing on day 2. So we're feeling a bit triumphant and exhausted right now, which is amazing. Yeah.
As you know, I'm an original backer of Sandwich Masters from way back in, what was it, 2016?
2015.
15, wow.
September 2015.
Wow.
So you would have got the original version with the rather softer box,
yes,
shall we say?
So for those who don't know about it, just give us the pitch and tell us all about Sandwich Masters.
Well, thank you, yeah. I mean, as the name might suggest, Sandwich Masters is a game about sandwiches, but it's also about strategy and sabotage. And the aim of the game is to build sandwiches, complete orders, avoid the health inspector, and earn as much nosh-dosh as you can.
Yeah.
So at the show this weekend, we're playing 15-minute games, and the winner is whoever has the biggest stack of cash at the end. All players are competing to build order cards, complete the sandwiches, matching the symbols and all the ingredients. 4 order cards go onto the center of the table, and then the rest of the players, using a hand of ingredients cards, which look a little bit like that, start building sandwiches on the table in front of them. Sandwiches traditionally begin and end with bread, and then you add additional ingredients as you go. The thing that makes it a little weird is that for every good version of an ingredient, there is an evil counterpart. So we have cheese and we have dictator cheese. And the customer is so hungry, they can't tell the difference. But if you're ever using evil ingredients, so anything with a black background, you're vulnerable to the health inspector. So if I see that any one of my opponents is using dodgy ingredients, I can go, aha, I'm going to play the health inspector in front of you, and they have to either take a punishment or bribe the health inspector to go away. But even if you're playing incredibly honestly and you have the cleanest sandwich in the world, somebody could still play an attack condiment in your sandwich. So I could come along, I could drop a sneeze in your sandwich. Again, customer very hungry, desperate for food. They will still eat it, but you're now vulnerable to the health inspector. And yeah, that's basically the core game. It's kind of fast-paced, it's very stupid. Sandwiches range from, kind of like the smallest, which is literally just a bread sandwich.
Yep.
It's worth 5 nosh-dosh. It's quite inflated. It's a very expensive sandwich. But the most expensive sandwich goes all the way up to 20 nosh-dosh, and that can be the chef's special, which is literally everything in the game. So that's a core game, and right now we're pushing bread rolls, which is the expansion. And the big thing about bread rolls is that it takes a game from 2 to 4 players up to potentially 6 players, while introducing new characters. So the big appeal, it's a pun, it's a play on words, is that you can assume the role, the bread roll, if you will, of any of these characters, and they all have unique powers which affect the game. So Flavortron 3000, being a robot, doesn't really understand good ingredients, and so Attack Condiments actually give Flavortron strength. So Flavortron can get additional points for building sandwiches out of nonsense. Colin the bear, being a bear, has really big hands, so he has a big hand of cards, and he can kind of like swipe cards from other people. And like I said, we just hit our goal last night. We've got about 54 hours on the clock or something like that, so it's just hopefully a gentle roll to the end now, I think.
So obviously you've had the game reprinted, the base game as well, since the original Kickstarter. Other than the box, which is different, are there any other changes to the game, or is it the same game?
Basically the same. When we first printed the game in 2015, we went with a local printer who did an amazing job, but they weren't familiar with printing card games. It was relatively new to them. So when we got the game back into print in 2019, which is basically the new edition you'll see everywhere now, we got the cards printed on a much better stock, so a lot easier to play with. And we got a really nice, rigid, solid box for storing. Because one of the biggest criticisms of the original game was the box was kind of wafer thin.
Yes, it was.
And would just kind of fall apart when you touched it. So yeah, we're very proud of it. It's pretty rigid and sturdy now. And as of this show, we've just got the playmat back into print as well, which is also an add-on available on the Kickstarter as well.
So people won't be seeing this video until after the Kickstarter is finished, unfortunately. So if people want to find out more about the game, I presume they'll be able to buy or pre-order it after the campaign.
Absolutely, yes. you know, the wonders of search engine optimization. Just check out Sandwich Masters on Google. It's getting out there. you know, it's we're on the grift constantly spreading the word. But yeah, we've got a pretty good internet presence and we're quite hard to miss out.
Awesome. We'll put links to everything in the video description below. John, thanks for taking a bit of time out your weekend to chat to us.
Thank you so much for asking. It's wonderful.
It's no problem, mate. And we'll see everyone in our next video.